guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching The Legend of Korra. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episodes 5 and 6 of season 3 of The Legend of Korra. So far season 3 has been phenomenal. I love the villains that we've been introduced to. I keep saying villains in my mind because they quite often have very tragic backstories or motivations in which we learn and we come to better understand them. So they definitely would be called antagonists, but villain is a strong word, I think, sometimes. Sometimes it's very appropriate. Unavatu, for instance. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what their motivations are, why they're after the Avatar, because no one really seems to know that. The fact that they tried to come for her when she was young, and that kind of explains a lot why she was sheltered the way that she was. I do think that when her mother said, we wanted to give you a childhood, and we just wanted things to be as normal as possible, I think she wasn't lying, but I think also not telling Korra that she was in imminent danger as a child was probably also a good thing. Now, what they want her for, what the game plan is once they have the Avatar, the only thing I can think of really is taking her power, using her to do their bidding, or I thought it was seek revenge on past Avatars. Nothing's really presenting itself, but I do know that Zahir definitely, I don't know why he knew so much history on airbenders, on that airbender in particular, and how he's so good at airbending. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with something. But, for him to have been put in a prison, in a solitary prison by himself, away from everybody, away from all of his friends, cohorts, whatever, and he didn't have bending ability, he must have been incredibly dangerous. So I'm kind of eager to see what him and his team are up to, what they're doing. And they seem to have great camaraderie with each other, so they must know each other very well and in depth. I mean, obviously Zahir and Plee, I don't know really how to say it. I have to hear it again. But they miss each other. It's been I think she said 13 years she was in that ice prison, so it has been quite some time. And then also Gazan and Minghua. God. Between this, Blue Eye Samurai, and some of the other things that I've been watching lately, there have been a lot of Asian names that I've had a hard time pronouncing, or even native names like Kahorte, or Kahorti? Something like that. Anyway, from Marvel. So I've been having a hard time pronouncing stuff. Zahir, got it. Gazan, got it. Minghua. If I say it like that, please don't get annoyed with me. Zuko's back. Let's change gears to the fact that we have Old Man Zuko, Fire Lord Zuko. He is in action with Korra's dad. I was really excited for Korra to meet him because of her connection to Aang, but because she doesn't have that connection to Aang, it makes me sad because, even hearing Zuko's voice through Iroh saying thanks Aang in season 1, that was just, it meant the world to me. And having that interaction again would mean the world to me because, friendships, they can last lifetimes. And I have to calm down. So it's nice to have Zuko back. He was not successful in stopping Zahir from getting his girlfriend back, and she is a combustion bender, and whoa, Sparky Boom Boom guy was terrifying enough. She's going to have a chip on her shoulder. She's been on ice for 13 years. I'm sure we're going to see her do amazing things, and even Gazan, being able to kind of make molten rock is... Woo! I'm very excited and terrified at the same time. Now we have all these airbenders that we have now saved from Ba Sing Se, from the Queen, who's absolutely horrible. There hasn't been one leader of Ba Sing Se that I've liked yet. Even the King, he was perfectly nice. He just knew nothing. quite useless, but he went off to, go see the world. And I hope he learned so much and has a wealth of knowledge in his brain, but whoever took over, useless. She's very concerned with having a army of airbenders, and I don't know if it was in fact an act of war helping them escape, and if that's going to be a problem, because that's the last thing we need is people who are enacting war on our group, but then also a group that needs or wants the Avatar. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. That's heavy. That's heavy. Korra and Asami having a friendship now. I love it. I adore it. I am so happy about it. Them kind of joking around with Mako about it is fantastic. Again, I hope that kind of just goes away or slows down or just brought up every now and then, kind of like a Toph being blind thing. It's like, hey, remember when you dated us both? And him just being like, ugh. But I think we got a big change in Mako the last couple episodes. Him and Bolin finding out that they have family, that their grandma's alive, having to break the news that their parents had died, giving his scarf to his grandma because it's the last thing that she has of her son. Ooh. But Bolin was so excited to have cousins, and I'm so excited for them to have family, not just their found family and the family that has taken them in, but like bloodlines of like people that were so excited to meet them and knew their father and have stories that they could tell. I think that that's just amazing. Now, I don't know if the Queen would find out about that and then do something. I just now thought of that. I don't know. I'm mildly worried about the Queen. It's definitely something that is in the back of my mind that's something that we have to worry about for the future. I guess we'll see. But now we have these airbenders that have decided to join Tenzin and Kai and Jinora and Boomy. General Boomy, son of Aang. The firstborn airbender. I mean, he wasn't the first one to show his abilities, but he is the firstborn. So Tenzin was born an airbender. Boomy is the oldest child of an airbender. So whatever title we can give him, I am so happy for him. And I don't know if we're following both of them, or if we're diverging from that storyline for a little bit or not, but I would like updates, especially because Boomy's my guy. I want to see him thrive. I want the world for Boomy. Kai kind of went through a little bit of a change character-wise, that, he was still doing the things that he knew to do and like how he had lived his life. So, you don't expect that to change just because he has airbending abilities. You expect him to use his airbending abilities to keep doing it and be better at it and find new tips and tricks. But I think definitely him being held captive and, meeting people that may have been weaker than him and him helping them, that's definitely character growth right there. That was definitely something that I think he needed, and it was nice to see and feel. And I'm excited for the future that Kai has in front of him, especially with Tenzin teaching him and Jinora crushing on him. And I don't know if anyone ever brought it up to Tenzin, but like Bolin was like, ooh, Tenzin ain't gonna like that. I would like to see the father-daughter relationship a little bit. Like, again, I don't think teasing somebody about boys is particularly healthy. But him kind of just being like, is she old enough to like boys? Like, what can I don't want them to be too close to each other all the time. And like him having that like little fatherly thing with her, I think would be adorable. But if we don't get it, I'm completely fine as well. I think it's a teenage girl rite of passage to kind of have that, but like my father didn't do that. So he's just kind of, I don't know, trusted me and didn't really, I don't know. There weren't a lot of boys that came around anyway, but I had a lot of boy friends, so he's just like, she's fine. So we had Lynn show up, and that she also helped Korra and them help the airbenders escape. And now Korra knows the truth. She knows why she was being kind of sheltered her whole life, and that these people are after her. She is not ready to take on these people. I can say that much. And I worry about, because the thing I love about Korra is that she's cocky. And I love that in the sense that like she goes into every fight with a lot of confidence. and she's going to go into a fight with these people with a lot of confidence, and I don't know if it's going to work well for her or not. And I always fear for Asami, even though I shouldn't, because she's a badass. She can handle herself, but because she doesn't have bending, against these people, that's really scary. Now, Mako and Bolin, I think, are great fighters, especially when they're fighting together. I think that Korra and Asami working together was fantastic. If we can maybe add, I don't know, somebody else to our group to just kind of give it a little bit more balance. I'm not sure if that's possible, or if Lynn is going to be traveling with us. I don't know actually which way Lynn went. I'm pretty sure she's needed in Republic City. So, we'll see. Because I don't know how the bad guys find us, and I don't know how we find them. And I don't know if we meet up with Zuko. I don't know where we go from here, but I'm really excited to find out. So guys, let's get into it.
With Henderson busy bringing the new recruits to the Northern Air Temple, Korra's protection now rests in Beifong's hands.
She is with Lin. The Metal Clan. Oh, I love the direction of this. Aww. Playing catch with her puppy. Oh.
While you're playing fetch, 4 of the most dangerous criminals in the world are hunting you down.
No one knows where I am right now except us.
For now.
I think she wants you to throw it for her.
Aww. Come on, Lynn.
I'll pass, thanks.
We just got a call on the radio about another airbender. Where are they?
A city called Zaofu, the home of the Metal Clan.
You know the place?
Oh.
Never been, but I don't want you going there.
Why?
I'd rest a lot easier if you were back safe in Republic City.
She can't
Sorry,
go.
but if there's an airbender in Zaofu, then that's where we're going next.
Uh-oh, Lynn. Just kick it really hard. Poor Naga. Lynn, strike 1. Ever do that to puppy?
Wow!
Yeah.
An entire city made of metal! You should be right at home, Beifong.
Oh, why is she not at home? What's going on? This is amazing. The Metal Clan. It's amazing.
Aren't you coming?
It's metal. Big whoop. Just find the airbender and let's get moving. And don't tell anyone I'm here.
Oh.
Fine. You got it, Chief Cranky Pants.
Why doesn't Lynn want to go? Who does she know that's here?
Avatar Korra, it is an honor to meet you. Is this everyone?
Yep, just us. Can I meet the new airbender?
Of course. Right this way.
I thought it was a trick from Zahir, quite frankly. Oh,
And this is the
Yay,
airlock like
okay,
dining
good.
hall where everyone eats. And this is Daw. He's a new airbender too, like you guys.
he's so paranoid.
Excuse me, my name is Yoru. I heard this was a place to come if you're a new airbender. Well, a couple of weeks ago, I woke up and suddenly I could do this.
Nice.
Mom! I'm Kaya! We got another one!
We got another one! Wait, why was the music like that? Did Zahir cut off his hair? Oh god, now I can't remember. Did he have a cut eyebrow?
That statue honors the first metal bender, Toph Beifong. Here, everyone is encouraged to reach his or her highest potential.
I love that.
Does Toph live here? Are we gonna get to meet her?
I'm afraid not. She used to visit from time to time, but years ago she left to wander the world in search of enlightenment.
Really?
No one has seen her since.
Toph is missing? That's weird that that went dark into a tunnel, by the way, when he said that. She went to search for enlightenment. What does that mean for Toph?
Wow. Is this where the airbender lives?
Yes, but first, her mother wants to meet you.
It's a her. Yay. Oh, the music is so beautiful.
Is this some kind of combat training?
Not exactly.
No.
They are rehearsing for a dance premiere next month.
I love it.
Allow me to introduce the matriarch of the Metal Clan, Su Yin.
Great to finally meet you, Avatar Korra.
So, you're a dancer.
Dancer, leader, wife, mother, collector of rare meteorites.
Oh.
You'll find people here have many skills and interests. Korra, why did you lie when Iway asked if there was anyone else with you?
Oh.
What? I didn't. I mean,
Bolin, stop it.
lying?
I am a truth seer. When people lie, their heart rate and breathing increase. I can sense the most subtle of changes.
Wait, is that Wang Shi Tong?
We came with Republic City's chief of police. She didn't want anyone to know she was here.
Lynn's here. I would love to say hello.
You two know each
Oh,
other?
that's probably why.
You're joking, right? Oh, Lynn never told you about me.
Why would she?
I'm Lynn's sister.
Oh, Lynn, what happened?
Why didn't you ever tell me you had a sister?
Ha,
She doesn't
sister.
have to.
Same mom, different dads. So what? We're blood, Lynn, and after 30 years, the least you could do is say hello.
I have nothing to say to you.
What happened?
You two haven't spoken in 30
That's
years?
so
How
long.
come?
Ask her. I've tried.
You're the one who tore our family apart.
And you've done a bang-up job keeping it that way.
You haven't changed one bit, have you?
Look, we can stand here arguing about the past all day, but that's not the reason the Avatar came here.
Lynn, your niece is the new airbender. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, terrific.
Well,
Those are my two youngest, Wei and Win. They're playing a game called Power Disc. They invented it all on their own.
okay. Okay, Bolin, you have to learn how to bend metal, dude. You have to be able to do this.
Ah, wing goes down.
I'm so proud of those two.
Yeah, I see you staring, Bolin. Learn how to bend metal, like yesterday. Who's this?
Huon, I want you to meet the Avatar and her friends.
Nice to meet you.
Hey. Wow, that's a really nice banana? Yes, very, very
Oh,
lifelike.
Bolin.
It's not a banana. It was inspired by harmonic convergence.
Oh.
It represents the dawning of a new age. Obviously.
Obviously.
Oh, yeah, no, I could totally see that. Yes, I could see that now. Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
Bolin.
Banana. I mean, that's a banana, right?
I enjoy Bolin.
And this is my daughter, Opal.
Opal.
Wow, Avatar Korra, I can't believe you're really here.
It's great to meet you, Opal.
That's a beautiful name.
Thanks.
I'm Bolin.
Oh.
Opal, but you already knew that.
Great, we found the airbender. Let's take her back to the airship and get
Wow.
out of here.
And the woman apparently trying to abduct you is your Aunt Lynn.
I've always wanted to meet you. My mom has told me so many stories about you.
Oh.
I'm sure she has.
Be nice,
So I've set
Lynn.
all of you up in the guest houses while Korra trains Opal.
Absolutely not. We're leaving.
She's just a little worried because there were a bunch of crazy criminals after me.
If you're concerned about security, don't be. This is the safest city in the world.
Is it?
Now I'll see you all at dinner. And come hungry. My chef will blow the taste buds right out of your mouth.
I mean, I like Sue and
Why do you
Opal.
have such a problem with your sister? She seems nice.
Yeah.
Come on, we can stay a little while.
Oh.
Let's see what you got.
I'm not very good.
That's okay. I've never been a teacher before, so we're in the same boat. You want to keep your elbows in, feet just skimming the ground.
Light on your feet.
Why don't you try it with me?
How does she know she's an airbender? Okay. It's like, she didn't show us. Like, normally they can do something to show us. Oh, 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 yeah, this thing
You call
again.
yourself an airbender? Disgraceful!
Milo.
Be the leaf!
I don't know what that means.
What's with the X on his head? Who is this?
Now that man's a leaf.
Big one.
A student is only as good as his master.
Great news! I just got a message from Tenzin. He's with a whole group of other airbenders at the Northern Temple, and he wants all of you to join them.
And the Avatar is with them?
No, apparently she had to split off from Tenzin.
That's unfortunate. I was really looking forward to meeting her.
So that's here. I don't know. I have to go back and look and see if he's got a scar. Oh, it is secure. It is secure. Wow. Wow, 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 as Bolin would say.
Sorry, dear. I'm going to have to take dinner in my office.
That was my brilliant architect of a husband, Batar, and our oldest son. He engineers all my husband's projects.
5 kids, what a nightmare.
No,
She's
my
not
children
wrong.
are a blessing.
Yeah, Mom used to say that too, but she never meant it.
Oh. What?
This is delicious.
I know, right? I don't think I've ever had a bad meal in my life.
Oh, I had plenty when Mako and I were living on the streets.
Yeah,
I mean,
silver
you'd be
spoon in her
surprised
mouth.
How bad food from a dumpster can be.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. That's all in the past. Things are great now. I got to be a pro bender, fought against a dangerous revolution, became a mover star, and now I'm helping the Avatar rebuild a whole nation.
Yeah.
Wow, your life sounds so exciting.
Well, aren't they adorable?
How's your search for the new airbenders going?
We had to rescue a whole group of them from the Earth Queen.
Oh, she's horrible. She thinks she can just do whatever she wants.
Sounds familiar.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
I mean, the idea of even having a queen is so outdated. Don't you agree, Korra?
I haven't really thought about it too much.
Well, you should start. The world is evolving, and the Earth Queen can evolve with it. You step aside.
Hey, everyone. My little sister is an expert on world affairs now.
You want to talk about what's really
Lynn.
bugging you? Because I'm right here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, well,
Sorry
that was
we're
over
late,
too quickly.
Varric!
Wait, what?
What are you doing here?
Great question,
Yeah.
Tommy. I mean, what are any of us doing here?
Stellar point.
Food for thought. Anywho, how's our company doing?
You mean my company? Future Industries reverted back to me after you plotted to abduct the president.
Allegedly plotted to abduct the president. Never convicted.
That's because you escaped prison.
Exactly.
No, the universe decided to set me free.
Maybe. Maybe.
Varric's heading up my new technology division.
Oh, yeah?
I've seen the future, and the future is magnets. I'm working on a high-speed rail that'll revolutionize transportation and shipping as we know it. But that's not all.
That'll work.
All right, enough. I'm trying to keep the Avatar safe, and you're harboring a criminal?
Sure, Varric's made a few mistakes in his past, but that doesn't mean he should pay for it the rest of his life.
Valid point.
My chef was a pirate, but now he's a culinary master.
Oh.
People change.
You haven't.
Apparently neither of you.
Lynn!
Oh, Lynn.
So, you and Opal seem to hit it off at dinner.
They're very
I think she's
cute.
really into you.
Yeah, you know, she's sweet and pretty and super nice. Too bad she's not my type.
Oh, what's your type?
Right, I forgot. Your type is dumb mover star or psycho ice princess.
Oh, you know, that hurts a little bit.
It should.
Right here. Maybe you're right, bro. Maybe Opal is bowling material. Thanks. Yeah.
No, don't do that. Just be yourself. That's what she likes. That's who she likes.
Thank you for being so welcoming. And I'm sorry for how Lynn's been acting. Can I ask, what happened with you two?
Yes, spill the tea.
We didn't have a normal child.
Probably not.
Neither of us knew our fathers, and Toph was always busy being chief of police. Because Mom grew up in such a strict house, she gave us all the freedom in the world, hoping we'd figure out our own paths.
That sounds like a good thing.
And in a way, it was.
You need guidance.
But we both ended up fighting for Mom's attention. Lynn followed in her footsteps and became a cop. I was more of a rebel.
Same.
When I was 16, I left home to explore the world. It took me a while, but I finally realized what I was looking for was a family. So I bought this plot of land and created a place I could truly call home.
It sounds like you've created the perfect life here.
Semi-perfect.
Almost. I've always wanted Lynn to be a part of it, but I gave up hope long ago of her ever coming around.
Oh, Lynn is so hurt.
Hey, little
No,
lady.
Bolin, don't do this.
Wow, you're really blowing me away with your airbending.
Just be yourself, Bolin.
Why are you acting weird?
Exactly.
I don't like how you're talking to me.
Look, I'm sorry. I just get really self-conscious when I know a girl likes me, and I end up acting stupid.
Who said I liked you?
Ooh.
Oh, no. But I thought Mako said...
Just kidding. But do me a favor and stop trying.
Yes.
Well, don't stop trying. Just stop trying so much. Just be yourself.
Yes.
Huh, be myself.
That's who we love.
Yeah, I guess I could give that a shot.
Oh, hey, Korra.
Can I steal you away from Bolin for a minute? I need your help with something.
I love that Bolin got that real quick. That it wasn't like episode after episode of him making a fool of himself.
What are you doing?
I couldn't sleep.
What were you reading?
A poem by Guru Lahima.
Yeah.
The wisest airbender who ever lived.
Iki, you should be in bed.
Night.
Good night.
You seem to know a lot about airbender history for someone who just got airbended.
I've always admired the culture.
Where did you say you were from?
A small village up north. You've probably never heard of it.
Feel free to elaborate.
Zahir.
Oh, she knew! Okay, Kaya. Okay, Kaya.
I need some help!
Okay, but if anybody else is with him, I don't know if everybody can take on the whole group.
Hold it right there!
Okay, good. I was like, I don't know who else is around besides the kids. I don't want him fighting the kids either. How is he so good? Oh.
Sorry I won't be joining you at the Northern Air Temple. I'm afraid I have other plans.
I know he's just searching for the Avatar, but I'm very happy he didn't do anything other than fight Kaya a little bit. The four worry me.
Hey, it's me. I brought someone who wants to talk to you.
You want to talk? Then talk.
Lynn, you brat.
I'm sorry being here has been so hard for you. When you showed up, I was so excited to get to know you. I'd heard so many great things about you from Mom and Grandma Toph. I guess I was kind of sad that you didn't want to get to know me. Believe me, I know my family can be a little crazy and overwhelming sometimes, but I would love it so much if you would be a part of it.
Get out.
Sorry, did I say something wrong?
Get out!
Lynn.
What's your problem?
Yeah, spill.
Don't get mad at Opal. I asked her to talk to you because I thought it would help you snap out of whatever funk you're in.
Why don't you focus on fixing the world and stop trying to fix my family?
Sue's right. You're never gonna change. You're always gonna be a bitter, lonely woman.
Holy crap. Oh, Lynn. There's so much pain there. Oh, God. I feel like I've been holding my breath for like 5 minutes. I was like, is that the here? I have to pay better attention to people's eyebrows, apparently. Old wounds. Ooh, is this one gonna hurt? I think this one's gonna hurt. My sister's been dead for 20 years, and I'd give anything to be able to talk to her. So what Lynn's doing right now is really pissing me off.
All set for your power disc game today, guys?
Yeah, all set to kick Way's butt. I'm gonna power disc your face. You should come play with us.
Boys.
Oh, I don't think I'd be much competition since I can't metal bend.
You should learn.
Lynn never offered to train you?
Nope. And I guess I never thought to bring it up because I was learning to airbend. Then I got tied up fighting the Equalists. It was a busy few months.
She's had quite a time.
Well, it's probably for the best. I'm sure Lynn would be a horrible teacher. As the Avatar, you should have mastery over all the elements.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to show you the basics.
Yes! Oh, hell yeah!
You should try it too.
Yes!
Nah, I'm more of an earth guy.
But
Dirt,
Lynn...
rocks, maybe some light gravel. That's kind of where my heart
Be
is.
ambitious!
Let me know if you change your mind.
Uh-oh. Oh, Varric.
It worked! Julie, mark it down. Magnet suit test successful. Power down. On to phase 2. Julie cleans up this mess.
Poor Julie. Yeah, girl, I feel bad for you. I mean, it's nice to have Varric back, but also...
What do you two think you're doing? Get back to work.
Is everything all right here?
The Avatar is in danger, and these two knuckleheads are just standing around chit-chatting.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Zaofu is the most secure city in the world.
For now.
I'm going to check every inch of this place.
She just searched for weaknesses.
You need to relax.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Doesn't take a truth seer to know that you are under a dangerous amount of stress.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't deal with your repressed feelings, there will be severe consequences to your health and your job.
Yeah. I'm not interested in talking about my feelings.
We know.
You won't have to say a word. I know a great acupuncturist in town who will be able to help you.
Lynn, good girl. Oh, I want to go to an acupuncturist. Get all that negative juju out of my system.
The cops are swarming the city looking for us.
You still want to try to take out the president? He'll have to wait. We leave today.
For the Northern Air Temple? Ugh. Oh, they are scary. Oh!
There's no money. I just made my last delivery.
We don't want money.
Good grief, they're terrifying. Oh my gosh. Acupuncture this way?
How many of those things are you going to stick in me?
I'll be placing several needles on each of your acupoints. There's nothing to be scared about.
She's not scared.
I'm not afraid of needles.
Please, close your eyes and take a deep breath.
I love the whole Eastern medicine aspect of this.
This process will correct the imbalances in your chi. Please tell me if you feel any pain or pressure.
I can't feel a thing.
That's unusual. Your chi must be powerfully blocked.
That's
We're
probably
going to
true.
need more needles.
I think she's gonna need to be like a lot of needles.
Acupuncture often taps into people's buried memories.
Buried memories.
Oh, God, I love this.
Sue, what are you doing home? You're supposed to be in school.
Oh no, are you gonna tell Mom? It's not like she's going to care.
What are you doing hanging out with these losers?
They're my friends, and you have no right to call them that. Come on, guys, let's get out of here.
Sue, stop!
Get your hands off of me!
You have so much potential. You're ruining your life.
At least I have a life.
Oh. Poor Lynn was very focused.
These meteorites are perfect for beginning metal benders. The metals have a unique property, making them easier to bend.
Oh, I love this! Oh. Did we ever find out what happened to Sokka's sword?
Here, try it.
It's okay if you don't get it the first time. Oh,
is that you?
He wants to learn.
Oh, hey ladies, I was just looking for Pabu.
He's on your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, there you are. You know, I thought something was chewing on my ear. I'm probably gonna need to get a shot.
Yeah.
Pabu has a sort of a venom. Anyway, so what are you guys doing? You're metal bending over here or something?
Want to give it a shot?
Yeah.
Nah, it's okay. I mean, only like one earthbender in 100 can metal bend.
Well, don't believe everything you hear.
He's afraid he can't.
You know, well, maybe I'll just stay and watch.
Oh, I love this. Like, Bolin, what if it was so easy for you?
Try to focus on the fine pieces of earth within the metal.
Yay, you did it!
I'm metal bending.
Wow, you picked that up really, really quick.
You might too.
Great job, Korra.
Oh, I bet Bolin could do it.
Robbery reported on the corner of 5th and Harbor.
Unit 3 responding.
Or are we gonna see how she got her facial scar? Ooh. Oh, or is that her sister? And yep.
Sue?
Oh, you could kill somebody like that.
Wait! Leaving in the middle of a session could make you sick.
I'm done here.
He's got needles in his head.
Are you gonna stay in your room feeling sorry for yourself all day?
You owe Opal an apology for the way
you treated her last night. Are you okay?
No.
You don't look good.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Yeah.
What did you do to me?
Come with me. Let's go finish the session.
Oh, Lynn needs this. Oh.
So you're robbing stores with the Terra Triad now?
I didn't steal anything. I just drove the car.
That makes you an accomplice.
I'm not letting you get away with this.
Well, what are you going to do, officer? Arrest me?
Don't even think about taking one more step!
Yeah, Sue. Oh no. Oh, she has a reminder on her face that she sees every day.
Good afternoon. Where are you off to today?
Got a delivery to make in Baoyu. I should be back later today. One more pickup, then I'm clocking out.
I thought you said you had a delivery. I'm gonna need you to step out of the vehicle and open the back of the truck.
Oh!
Hey, get back!
I'd run too, quite frankly, at those people in the back. Heck yeah.
Let's get out of here!
Oh wow. Okay, her hair, the braid, the shaved head, the tattoo. She's cool. I don't want to think that she's cool, but she is cool. I think Kazan is amazing. Come on, Bolin, you got this! It's the attitude. You have to believe in yourself. It's too earthbendy. You gotta concentrate.
Hey, Bolin.
Oh, wow. You really know how to sneak up on someone.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing, you know, just thinking about my body and mustaches that I might have in the future.
You're acting weird again.
Yeah.
Sorry. I've been trying to metal bend, and I can't figure it out. Don't tell anyone, okay?
You can ask for help.
This isn't the first time I've tried. I mean, I've been wanting to metal bend ever since I heard about Toph. Your grandmother is my biggest hero.
Oh.
My mom grew up learning from Toph. Just go train with her. Stop being so scared.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I am scared, but what about you? I know that you want to go to the Northern Air Temple to train with Tenzin, but you haven't done it because you're afraid too.
You're right. I don't want to leave my family and disappoint my mom.
Why would you
Look
be
at
disappointing
us.
her?
Talking about our feelings, supporting each other.
It's nice.
That's so healthy. That's probably why he wasn't attracted to her, because it was healthy. Oh.
What were you thinking? You two have put me in an impossible position.
She's the one who was running around with criminals.
This is all your fault.
I was doing my job.
All right, enough! Sue, you need to leave the city as soon as possible.
Where am I supposed to go?
You'll go stay with your grandparents. Lynn, give me the arrest report.
Oh, goodness.
Mom, what are you doing? You can't cover this up. There were witnesses.
I'm the chief of police. I can't have a daughter in jail.
So once again, Sue gets to do whatever she wants, and there are no consequences.
This is our only option.
Interesting.
You're going to feel a bit fragile, so it's probably best if you take it easy for a little while.
Does she
I
know
don't
how to
need
do
rest.
that?
I need to do something I should have done a long time ago.
Which is fight your sister, hug your sister, go find your mom, who's apparently out on a enlightenment vision quest.
Congratulations. You're the first metal bending avatar.
That's right! So Aang never tried?
I've been thinking, and I'd like to try to learn metal bending. I mean, I'm sure you have a waiting list or something, like a couple years, so...
Let's get started.
Bolin, I'm so excited for you. Oh, boy.
I think Lynn is mad about something.
Sue, it's time we talk.
Yes, I want it all. Give it to me.
After 30 years, you're finally ready to talk.
You could have taken responsibility for what you did, but instead you stayed quiet and let Mom throw her whole career away.
She retired the next year. She was a hero.
You think she wanted to retire? She was so guilt-ridden about what she did to protect you, she didn't feel worthy of her badge.
Look, I admit that I was not a perfect kid and I've made some mistakes in the past, but...
You made some mistakes?
Mom and I already talked about this years ago and worked things out. If you had gotten together with us like we'd asked, you would know that I'm a different person now. I've been a different person for a long time.
Yeah, 30 years.
Maybe you can fool everyone else, but you can't fool me.
You know what, Lynn? You're the one who hasn't changed. You're still a bitter loner who only cares about herself. No wonder Tenzin ended things with you years ago.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I guess this is how it's going to be.
Yeah, but Lynn, Korra, you might want to back up. Oh, this is insane. Oh my god.
Should I stop them?
Nope.
You don't have any siblings. Fighting is all part of the healing process.
Yep. But what a show. Oh, not his sculpture. That's art.
My sculpture! Actually, it looks kind of better now.
Oh, there you go. He's gonna just start smashing all of his sculptures. This is amazing. Oh my god. Oh. Wow.
You got it out of your system?
Not quite yet.
I'm enjoying this, so I hope not for at least another couple more minutes do we get it out of our system. Oh!
What are you two doing? You're sisters. Why would you want to hurt each other?
They're just fighting. That's what they do. And then everyone hugs and cries and then we're fine.
Oh.
Or faints.
Who's gonna knock?
I wouldn't want to.
You're the Avatar. Why can't you do it?
I can. I just thought that you...
I'll do it.
Mako.
Chief, you've been sleeping for 16 hours.
Wow.
We just wanted to make sure that you're okay.
Oh! She might have just needed a nap. Oh.
Good morning.
I like it.
What's this?
I call it the kale nutsko. It's a mixture of kale, coconut water, and walnuts.
Okay.
Not bad.
Oh. She's pleasant. It's interesting.
Opal, don't go. Please, sit down. I wanted to say I'm sorry about the other night.
It's okay.
Growth. I love
Your
that.
mother and I have a complicated relationship, and...
It's probably difficult for you to be here.
You're a smart young woman, and an excellent airbender.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would be a wonderful opportunity for you to train with the other airbenders at the Northern Air Temple.
There's a part of me that wants to go, but I don't want to upset my mom.
When I was younger, all I wanted to do was please my mother. I became a police chief because I thought it would make her happy, but it didn't. You need to make decisions based on what you want.
Yep.
Don't make the same mistakes I did.
Auntie energy. I love it.
Opal has decided to go to the Northern Air Temple. I'm guessing you had something to do with her decision.
Well, I was just...
It's okay. I'm glad she was honest with me.
Aww.
I want her to do what makes her happy.
Good.
Mom gave us too much freedom, but I feel like I've made the mistake of giving Opal too little. I think it's time I let her choose her own way.
Growth.
Mako told me that you're an excellent police chief. Republic City is lucky to have you.
Indeed.
I know Mom is proud.
I miss Toph.
I'd love for you to be a part of my life again. There's plenty of space for you in the house, and the kids would love having their aunt around. Yeah. I do need a co-director for my new dance performance.
Whoa, slow down. How about for now, I just promise not to show up at your house and attack you again. Deal.
It's a fantastic start. It really is. I miss my sister.
We should have grabbed one of those cops. Maybe they know something about where the Avatar is hiding. We'll find her. It's just a matter of time.
Him meditating and everything.
She's with the Metal Clan.
How do you know that? How does he know that? I can't watch another episode. Or can I? I can't. I always do that. I'm like, can I? Technically, I do have enough time, but as other things I have to Watch. Okay, so apparently I need to pay attention to eyebrows because I did not recognize Zahir. Well, I was like, is that Zahir? I don't really know. Shaved head. I don't remember the eyebrow. Don't remember the eyebrow, but then it just kind of became more apparent that it was him. Yeah, I'm normally a little quicker on the uptake, but I did not remember his eyebrows. Of all the things, about all four of them, Zahir's eyebrows were the last thing I'd be thinking of. You know, like no arms, being able to turn rock to lava, combustion bend. Yeah, I was not thinking about Zahir's eyebrow. Anyway, so him trying to infiltrate at Republic City to try to find the Avatar, and I still don't know what the plan is, but I'm hoping we get like some headway on that. But the big thing, my girl Lynn having her 2 episodes. First of all, a metal clan, a metal bending city that was founded by Toph's daughter. I love that. The history there, though, definitely rocky. And I get the chip that Lynn has on her shoulder while she's there. But I think, and this is very personal to me, is that with having lost my sister, the only thing in the world that I could think of that I would love more is to like be able to talk to her again. You know, being able to take it for granted that her sister's alive and well somewhere else and choosing to not have a relationship with her. Granted, there is trauma, there is history there is a lot of hurt feelings, and I understand, but at the same time, I'm also annoyed because I would love that opportunity again. So that's where a lot of my frustration was coming from with Lynn, is like, get it together. Come on. But seeing how she got her scar, it's funny because I was like, are we going to see how she got that? Because I immediately recognized that it was before the scar what we were seeing. So I was like thinking that like we probably would see that. I did not think it was going to come from her sister. So I think what we're getting, we get a lot of like backstory about the team that we know and love and our friends with Toph and Aang and Katara, and nothing really about Sokka as much. I would love like a whole Sokka series and him showing Boomy how to make battle plans and whatnot. But, you know, it's good to know that like the kids we knew that were like 12, 14, 15, 17 years old, that they didn't have it figured out just because they were successful at saving the world. And, you know, Toph having 2 different fathers for her children, you know, she probably couldn't figure out relationships because she had probably too many rocky relationships, especially, you know, probably trust like with her family. Like, you know, she should have been able to trust them, and they kept her captive. You know, they were protecting her, but they also thought her to be too weak and fragile for the world. And I can definitely see like her giving her kids so much freedom that when she tried to reel it in, or they weren't exactly how she thought they would be, how frustrating that would be for her. And her retiring, I'm assuming early, because she probably couldn't handle the fact that she, you know, broke the rules specifically for her child. And I love and adore Toph. That does not change my opinion of her, just as Aang not being a perfect father didn't change my opinion of Aang. If anything, it makes them more real and makes them human. And I love that aspect, that these people are not perfect. And we already knew Zuko wasn't perfect, right? But, you know, and I don't think any of us think that they're perfect, but I think that we want to like idealize them and make them into these figures and characters that they just can't live up to our expectations. And I love that there's a more human aspect to them, that, you know, Toph wasn't a perfect mother, and that she had a hard time, it seems, having a stable relationship. The fact that we don't know who the girls' dads are, that's kind of upsetting, you know, like they should be able to have relationships with their fathers. But then again, I don't know who they are, so maybe they're better off not knowing. I'm not sure. But Toph being out there wandering around on the path to enlightenment, it didn't make sense when they said it, and now it kind of does. Again, there's nothing wrong with the way that she parented. It just, you know, if you lean too far in one direction, then everything's out of balance. And that's what it was. It just didn't have balance. And balance is really hard to come by. So, you know, you can't really falter for that. The girls battling it out, thank you. That was wonderful. That was beautiful. I can't tell you how many times I really thought that like I could get into a physical fight with my sister and I'd be fine. And she was not quick, but she was very strong and she could pin me down and I couldn't move. So it never stopped me from being a rebel and sassing her and picking at her. And, you know, her being older, she always really did kind of like seem like a pushover until she couldn't be pushed over. And I got to learn a lot of lessons as a kid. So those fights are 100% normal. Adding in metal bending, didn't expect that, and that was a beautiful thing. I was like, this could go on forever and I'd be fine with it. Mostly because it's cathartic for me to watch two sisters dueling it out and battling. But plus it looks cool. And I like Sue and I like Opal. I'm excited to see more of Opal. I like her and Bolin. Like her just being like, you're acting weird. Don't talk to me like that. Like, I don't like the way you're behaving right now. And calling out the weird, bad behavior, but allowing someone to explain themselves, validating that they're allowed to feel scared and that they are behaving differently because they're letting their fear take over. You know, that happened to him twice. And, you know, him calling her out about, you know, how much she wants to go train with the other airbenders. What a breath of fresh air. That is healthy. That is very healthy. I dig it. I love it. And I love that for Bolin. And I want him to be able to metal bend. The fact that he says that he's been able to try for a long time and can't, you know, I think with Bolin, and I don't know if he ever will be, or if that's like kind of like the quest that we're on for a while, or, you know, he's really got to like be taught and concentrate, and maybe he can in the next couple episodes. But, you know, I believe in him. I think he just needs to believe in him. Like, look, if Mako can fire bend and do lightning bending, Mako could probably learn to make lava. I mean, now that we know that that's a thing, obviously it can happen. So, you know, here's to them expanding their bending abilities. Korra being able to bend metal and being the first metal bending avatar. I'm really surprised that Aang never tried to do that. But I guess he's just like, you know, of all the things in the world right now, the last thing I need to do is learn yet another style of bending. Let me go build a city. Okay, so Zahir knows that we are with the Metal Clan. He's on his way. He fought Kaya, which I was like, yes, go Kaya. That was really... that was exciting because we haven't really seen a lot of action from her other than with her siblings and, you know, maybe some healing powers and everything. But it was really nice to see her in action, and for her to figure out who Zahir was, you know, right away was, well, I guess not right away, but like as soon as she thought about it hard enough, she's like, aha. I'm looking forward to getting more from Kaya. And the fact that she was protecting the family, I was really worried because, you know, I don't want the kids and the other airbenders to have fought Zahir, but also the other three. I was really, really, really worried for Kaya and the rest of the airbenders because I was like, they're out of their depth. And thankfully it was just him, and he just wanted to find Korra, and he left. But apparently there's a plan to attack the president, though, which is interesting. To take over Republic City, maybe? I'm not sure. But they are escaped and they are on their way. How did he know? Like, he was meditating? How did he... Can he project his spirit too? Like, can he do that? Like, what, Janora. Whoa. There are so many names ruminating up here. Like, I couldn't even tell you what I had for breakfast today. Actually, I didn't have breakfast. I did have Burger King for lunch. I remember that. That was tasty. But for the most part, you know, from the stuff that I watch and remembering storylines and character names, and, you know, especially when like a couple of years go by, it's like melted cheese in the inside of my brain. It's just everything melts all together. Mildly delicious, I'm sure. I'm so weird.
Behold the power of cheese.
Anyway, getting the history from Lynn, and I really loved her going to the acupuncturist, the Eastern medicine portion of that, and unblocking these cheese that she, you know, of course trauma does that. There's certain body or certain spots on your body that, you know, when you massage them long enough, they'll start to release a lot of emotion. I think it's like right underneath your collarbone by your shoulder. If you just like keep rubbing the same spot, it can like get you to start crying, and it's not even from pain. It's because it's helping release a lot of the energy that you're keeping in your body in certain areas. I know that's very frou-frou, but I don't care. It works. Try getting your hips released. Lots of crying there too. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to these episodes, they will be available on my Patreon and up to 4 episodes early. That is 2 reactions. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What did you think of Lynn and her sister? What about the Metal Clan? What about her emo kid with his art? I already forget their names. I'm going to go back and rewatch and write them down because I really like her kids. The fact that she has a whole group of them and Lynn's just like 5. Like, and I'm with Lynn, 5? Like, 1 is too much. I can handle a dog or a cat and not both. But yeah, I definitely really like Sue. And that's the one thing is that I was kind of thinking the one irritation that I have with Lynn, and I think that I have this with a lot of people, is when they expect somebody to be exactly who they remember and who they've always been, and that there's no way they could have possibly changed. And, you know, you always have to allow people to change. You have to give them that grace that they can be a different person. That does not equal you have to trust them, that you have to understand it. But, you know, sit back, observe, see if they actually are a different person. Don't make the assumption that they haven't changed and that somebody is exactly who you think they are. Because I guarantee you, no one ever stays the same. They might have the same tendencies, they might have the same go-tos, but they definitely have become different some way, somehow. So, guys, I am super excited to get into the next episodes because the fact that Zahir knows where to go, that he was meditating, and all of a sudden he's like, aha! Why is he so special? Why is he so special? And the fact that he studied airbenders, why would he know to do that? That's frustrating. That's frustrating. That's like that Mary Sue thing that a lot of people complain about, but it's like with any female character that is possibly powerful. But like, Zahir feels kind of like a Mary Sue. Like, how does he know how to do all this shit? I'm sure we're going to get to see her backstory, and I would love that so much. I want to see what makes him tick and how he knows what he knows, because he's done his studying, and why he knows what he knows and how he knew to study it and how he's able to implement things. Oh, and I have to look up, I'm going to do that right now before we get any further, the voice actor for, oh, I don't even remember his name. Alliston Stoner is Opal. Well, that makes me happy. And Haish, oh, R.I.P. Let's see, Maurice LaMarche. Oh, that is not who I thought was doing Away's voice. Was it Away? Pretty sure that's who I thought. He sounded like the guy who did the voice for Wang Chi-tong. A little bit. If you go back and listen to it, it definitely sounds like him. But anyway, guys, come back here for the next couple episodes. I am loving this season, and at the end of every episode, when I do the 2-episode watches, I always want to go into the next one. Always. So, guys, come back here for those episodes because I'm chomping at the bit to watch them. Okay, guys. I'll see ya.